Now that we're out of that holiday season and rolling through the new year, one of the most common conversations I have with people is they want to know what to expect from the local real estate market here in Macomb in 2022. I'm Brian Powers with RE/MAX First. Just want to take a few minutes to talk to you about what we're expecting to see here in the local real estate market over the next 12 months. A real quick look back at 2021. It was another incredible year for real estate. Most people saw double-digit gains in the value of their home. We had more homes sell last year than at any point since 2006, if that gives you any indication of the kind of activity we saw. And the median home price in the United States was at an all-time high last year. So just another incredible year in real estate in 2021. So what do we expect to see going forward over the next 12 months? I think moderation is probably the most important word to keep in mind. We expect a strong, healthy market in 2022, just a little more moderate growth than we saw last year. For most people, I would expect your home value to probably rise in that 5% range over the next 12 months. Still a good healthy market, good value of your home going up, just not as much as we've seen in past years. We're starting to see home values taper off a little bit. Interest rates. Keep an eye on interest rates. Probably the most important indicator that everybody should be watching when it comes to real estate. It's no surprise inflation is through the roof. Doesn't matter if you go to the gas pump, the grocery store, Home Depot. Things are just much more expensive today than they were a year or two ago. And the main way that the government tries to combat inflation is through raising interest rates. The Federal Reserve has already announced that they plan 3 different rate hikes throughout 2022, and we certainly expect to see those rate hikes make their way in to the mortgage real estate market. We expect, especially in that second half of the year, to really start seeing mortgage interest rates tick up. And by the end of the year, I would expect to see mortgage interest rates somewhere in that 3.75 to 4% range. So keep an eye on that. We expect to see more homes for sale. We kind of feel like the inventory has bottomed out and we're starting to see more homes hit the market. We expect that to gradually increase throughout the course of the year, which will be welcome news to home buyers. If you've been a home buyer or talked to a home buyer over the last couple of years, it's been a pretty frustrating experience because there's lots and lots of home buyers and very few homes for sale. We expect to see those inventory levels rise, which is a good thing because we have a lot of home sellers who would love to put their home on the market and buy a new home, but they're kind of scared to because they know that if they sell their home, they're going to have a hard time finding a new home. So as inventory levels start coming up, I think more and more home sellers are going to kind of get off the fence and put their home on the market, which will help ease that inventory burden even more. And I think buyers will be really, really happy with the number of choices they have in terms of the number of homes on the market throughout 2022. Demand for the suburbs is going to go incredibly higher in 2022 than most other areas, and specifically the outlying suburbs. If you think locally here in our area, northern Macomb County, northern Oakland County, St. Clair County, even into Lapeer County, we expect to see stronger demand in those outlying areas than in most others. Quite frankly, because work from home has created just a seismic shift in home buyer demand and home buyer mindset. Work from home is here to stay for a lot of people, and that means they no longer have to factor in proximity to work as one of the key factors in buying a home. I'll give you an extreme example. I sold a house for a lady a few months ago, and she's moving up to Midland. I said, oh, you must have got a new job up in Midland. Where are you working? And she said, no, I didn't get a new job. I'm keeping my job down here in Detroit. I'm just 100% remote forever, and I no longer need to worry about where I live. I can work from anywhere. So she's living 3 hours away because she no longer has to go into the office. Again, a little bit of an extreme example, but for a lot of people, they've got no problem now being 45 minutes to an hour away from their traditional office because they no longer need it like they used to. So we expect to see really, really strong demand for homes in those outlying suburbs. Millennial home buyers. Big thing to watch this year. The single biggest population sector in the United States right now is people between the ages of 25 and 40, and a lot of them are getting ready to buy their first home. So if you're a home seller or you're getting ready to put your home on the market this year, you need to be doing the things that you need to do to your home to be attractive to those buyers. Those buyers have different wants and different needs than people my age or the baby boomer age. You need to make sure that you're doing the little things to your home that make it appealing to that market, because that's going to be a huge part of the real estate market. And the more attractive you are to that 25 to 40 age group, the more valuable your home is going to be and the better price you can expect to sell it for. And then keep an eye on rental rates. You know, rental rates have gone through the roof the last couple of years. We expect to see rental rates continue to increase in 2022. And you may say, well, I'm not a renter, I don't care. Well, you should care, because the higher rents go, and as long as interest rates stay in an affordable place, that keeps home buying an affordable alternative to renting, which is good for everybody. It's good for home buyers. It's good for home sellers. So those are kind of the 6 things that I'm keeping an eye on in 2022, and the 6 things that I'm expecting to see. If you're planning on making a move, let's talk. I know a lot of people kind of like to wait until the spring or the summer, which is fine. It's never too early to start having those conversations, but don't discount doing something right now, even though it's the winter. Smart, savvy home buyers know that interest rates are going to be going up later in the year, and they're out there right now. We're having a lot of competitive situations with the homes that we list for sale, getting multiple offers for our home seller clients and seeing them get a great price in terms of a sales price for their home, even though it's those winter months. So reach out, let me know what I can do to help. I hope you have a great year, and I hope to talk to you soon.